What's up guys, Team Tragedy here, bringing you a deck profile of a deck that I ran at the Charlotte Regionals on 8 December 2012. I did play Chaos Agents. I went X2. There were 9 rounds, about 400 people. My only 2 losses of the day were to Chaos Dragons and my friend's Gladiator Beast deck. My teammate actually, out of 400 people, we had to play each other round 1, so that was pretty crazy. But I'll go ahead and get into the deck. Played 3 Master Hyperions, standard. Guy's so good. Pops back row, pops annoying monsters like Spirit Reaper. He's just amazing. 1 Christia. Actually, I really agree with Simon He about this card. If you play more than 1, it tends to get cloggy. I never really ever needed more than 1, so it's just really good. 2 Earth. Your Searcher. It's also a tuner. It's excellent. 3 Venus, standard. 3 Shine Balls, standard. 2 Tour Guide, of course, standard. Well, for me, I like it. And 1 Sangan. I abused Sangan all weekend. I had a game against Mirror Match where I summoned this guy, got his effect, and I brought him back 2 more times, and got his effect both times. I think I got Honest the first time and Herald both the other ones, so it was just like GG at that point. Next, I played 2 Thunder Kings. This card was actually really good. It was really beneficial to me. I played Spellbooks round 6, and I have never played that deck, ever. I don't know how it worked or anything, but because this guy was in there, I was able to live a little bit longer than what I probably should have, and he got in there enough to where I could push through for game. 1 Reaper. I don't know what to say about this card. I played old school heroes, like really old school. I was playing Polymerization and no Alias, no Sparks, anything like that. But I sat on this guy for probably 6 to 10 turns. Until I could draw into my resources, but yeah, it's good. Next, I played triple Orange Light. I know a lot of people think that you're crazy. This is too much. I don't know why, for whatever reason, this card avoids me. I've tried playing 2. I never draw into it. I can't tell you why, but I never see it. But I'll give you another reason for why I play 3 in just a second. 2 Veilers. Again, you might be thinking, okay, that's way too much negation, but really it wasn't. I sided these out every game, so and that's really a big reason why I left them in there, because I could just have extra spaces to side in. So I was guaranteed at least 2 slots for the side deck instead of having to determine like last second what I wanted to side out. And also, I mean, there were some games where I had to synchro with Herald, so Invader took its place. Well, kind of, but it was good. Next, the 1 Honest, mandatory, you have to run it. Battle Interrupters, 2 Trags, and 1 Gores. They're great, they're amazing. Chaos Sorcerer, I didn't really see him much the weekend. I think I made him like twice, but that's about it. And then of course BLS. So that's it for the monsters. Moving on to spells. I played Double Lance. 2, not 3. I never really needed more than 2. This is one of my favorite cards. You can play it offensively, defensively. It's just I love it. Next, Double MST. Again, I never really felt that I needed more than 2. I figured the mirror match would be pretty prevalent this weekend, and there were a lot of agent players there. But also, for Atlanteans, which I expect to see a lot of, but I never played against, you never want to MST the Sphere. So, and plus I have Hyperion to get rid of back row. So 2 was fine for me. Double enemy controller. I know some players, they agree with Simon He. 1 enemy controller, 1 creature swap. And I've never felt that way. I've always loved enemy controller over creature swap. Not taking away anything from creature swap. It's a great card, but I just prefer enemy controller. For example, I played a guy round 2. He was playing Machina Yugioh, and he dropped 2 fortresses on me, and he overlaid for Big Eye, and I had Hyperion on board. He used Big Eye's effect, took my Hyperion, and then summoned Thunder King and attacked me with both of them. Next turn, I summoned Shine Ball, played enemy controller, took his Big Eye, used Big Eye's effect to take back my Hyperion, attacked over Thunder King with my Hyperion, then used Hyperion's effect to blow up his Big Eye, and all that was made possible by enemy controller. So this was definitely one of the MVP cards of the day for me. Next, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn. You have to play him. And Mind Control. Game 1, I have 7 tuners in the deck, so it's just too good not to play. And plus, against mirror match, it's really good. So the only 2 traps in the deck: Double Call the Haunted, which is another reason why I play 3 Herald. I sided it out every game with Effect Veiler, so I had 4 slots in the deck for every match that I played. It put in a little bit of work in the game 1s where I needed it, but you know, it wasn't really amazing for me during the weekend. So moving on to the extra deck, I played 1 Utopia Ray. Never went into it, but you know, I play enemy controller and mind control, so I figured why not. 1 Zen mains, I made it like once or twice. 1 Leviathan Dragon, again I made it like once or twice. Leviair, never made it. Tim Tempo, never made it. I played 2 Gachis. I never went into more than 1 per game, but I went into him pretty much every game. I also played a Yugioh Phoenix, which I borrowed from my friend, but he took back after the regionals. So shout out to Preston for that. Next, 1 Stardust, made it 1 time with Phoenix and almost got the OTK off, but he stopped it somehow. I don't remember. 1 Scrap Dragon, never made it. 1 Wyvern. This guy, he deserves an MVP status. I didn't get him out a whole lot, but when I did, yeah, I won. I forgot what round it was, but I had Gachi on board and I went into this guy. But previously I had paid for Venus's effect 3 times, and he was like, okay, so he's at 1,000 with the boost from Gachi. And I was like, that's right. He said, okay. He looked kind of confident and stuff. So I dropped Hyperion, attacked for 31, which boosted this guy up significantly, and then I attacked again, which boosted him up even more. So he was staring down a Wyvern at like 6,500 attack, and he was just like, you got it, I can't get over it. So this guy was phenomenal for me. I also played a Black Rose, which I did borrow from my friend and I gave it back, but I never went into it. 1 Gaia Knight for level 6, I went into it 1 time and it got deprisoned. This was a Catastor of the weekend. I borrowed that from a friend as well. I made it once or twice. And then the Fortress Dragon because I side deck Cyber Dragon. Now moving on to the side deck. If I can get it out. I'm sorry. I played double Maxi, mostly for the wind-up matchup. This card was so funny. Round 7, I played against a wind-up player, and he had played Messenger, and he just kept drawing into bigger monsters. And I summoned a Shine Ball, and I attacked 5 times with the Shine Ball. But after the second one, I think I dropped Christia, so he couldn't exceed or anything. So 1 Shine Ball hit for 2,500 points of damage, and he finally got over it. And then he decided, you know what, I'm not paying for Messenger anymore. So he destroyed it, and he made the attempt to go off, and I maxied. And he was like, you know what, I don't have a choice. He was at 1550. He's like, I'm just going off anyway. And I drew probably 12 cards, and his final field was like Leviair, Zen Mains, Zen Mighty, and he attacked into my face down. It was the Spirit Reaper. And next turn, I just had the nuts in my hand. So Maxi was amazing. 2 Cyber Dragons. Only played 1 Machine of Yugioh, but I just wanted it there. This was actually, it came in handy against my friend's Glads, but still lost that match. 2 Imps for the Dark World matchup. I never played them, but always wanted it to be there for support. I played 2 Soul Takers. I gave 1 back to my friend. But this card was absolutely phenomenal. I sided it in almost every game. Round 3, I played against a Tribute Dark World, or sorry, Tribute Dark Lord Fairy thing. He played Trade In, dropped Christia, drew 2, played Valhalla, summoned the 3000 Dark Lord Fairy, played Gear Town, set Mausoleum over it, got Gear Town's effect, and got Gadgetron Dragon out. Set a back row and said go. I drew Heavy Storm in his backfield, summoned Venus, went into Gachi, banished the Venus to bring out Hyperion, Monster Reborn his Christia, Soul Takered his Dark Lord so he couldn't get the tokens, and then I attacked over his Gadgetron Dragon with Hyperion, and then beat him down with his own Christia, and he just couldn't do anything. So Soul Taker was definitely great. It was really good this weekend. I actually kind of want to try it in the main deck a little bit, but I'm probably never going to. Next, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror for Dark World and Inzectors, which I never played either of them, but again, you always want it there. 2 combos just for big monsters that I can't handle, which sounds weird when you're thinking about agents, but you know, just problem stuff. 2 bottomless for the same reason, and then 1 Soul Train. I would have played more than that, but I only have 1, and I sided in the last minute because I realized, you know, I don't have anything for Mermails, so this was just for them, and I never played them, so yeah. Anyway, that's it for the deck profile. Comment, like, and subscribe. Any questions you may have, feel free to ask, but that's it. Team Tragedy out.